In the last couple of weeks, there's been a multiplicity of all kinds of voices demanding all kinds of things, including the actual fixing of our problems, instead of the use of trickery to achieve political, financial, or legal ends. All these put in one word is what the English say is chicanery. Chicanery. Speller number Beverly, your word is chicanery. But the crescendo of those kinds of choruses is what one of my grandfathers, Freddie Wasmauble, aka Senior Manbogoble, he describes such noises as ugly noises. Well, I don't know how he would describe the noises of this week, the voices of this week. They came down with the momentum of the waterfalls and the torrential powers of the waves that are destroying coastal towns. All these voices were demanding not many things, just one thing. That one thing is that my uncle, Kweku Ajimamenu, hereafter referred to as Kweku Frimpong, for obvious reasons. All these voices were demanding Kweku Frimpong, the Assembly, that he resigns or be sacked. Why? Well, they say he prevaricated. Now, prevaricate is the word. Prevaricate is a beautiful way of saying that he lied. As for leader of the minority, Haruna Idrisu, he says Kweku Frimpong did not show fidelity to his office or the law or something like that. So he should go. That's Haruna's issue. But we hear that Kweku Frimpong has been granted a 2-week leave to go and clear his head, unlike Domelevo, who was asked to go and clear his family history for a homecoming. Well, for all those of you who have been yelling and yearning for the sacking or resignation of Kweku Frimpong, it's important you see this.
My feelings and nothing can stress me. The way I run the game, I'm feeling like referee. No, like Moses parting the Red Sea, like a chauffeur, me in the back of the Bentley. So I step out, all white, can't stain. What you want? Rosé, champagne? I got that. Big bag, back pain. Taking the piss, the only time I can't aim. So we toasted a good life, living every minute to the full.
I like the way I'm feeling now. Don't come use your reggae, spoil my rhythm and blues and rhythms now. That's it. Months no hard. Kweku Frimpong say, I like the way I'm feeling now. No come use your reggae, spoil my blues and rhythms now. It gets small thing where they stress me, but right now I'm chilling now. It says, weigh out my feelings and nothing can stress me. The way I run the game, I'm feeling like the referee. Not like Moses parting the Red Sea. No. Like a chauffeur, me in the back of a Bentley, so I step out all white, can't stain. After all, fellow Ghanaians has found a nice way of laughing the Sputnik v Guru Boys scandal off in public. And so all those calling on me to resign or to be sacked, Kweku Frimpong say, Tieni pano ankamanye ye, tieni pano ankamenu eka kete kamini sheve ye, eka kete kamini sheve ye. Tieni pano ankamanye, ifa Kweku Frimpong say, adienu wari.
Maria. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. As I'm sifwe, matromi paper, many a giraffe, matroni better, so me feel it, baby. I shall me butter, Ogwangwa Louis, yes, that taboo, Makwakwa show, Uniayu, a cabafie, so much many, Makwakwa da, Maria, you cool, so cool, me drum, hey, Maria.
My favorite part is when you fellow Ghanaians, no, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, turn up, because this is Back Bay, your new satirical show on City TV. My name is Caleb Kuda. If you're ready for us to have some fun, why not turn up? Let's ball up. Let's do it. As you know, there was a probe into the Kweku Frimpong and Goro Boys group of companies' attempts to procure Sputnik V vaccines for the country. Even though the nationally celebrated minister told Parliament that the Ministry of Health will not purchase any vaccine beyond $10 per dose, he signed a $19 per dose agreement with his middlemen without the knowledge of Parliament nor Cabinet, as we are learning. We are also told by the Attorney General's office that indeed, Tufuentie Yemusuo, in other words, advice no taking rice water. In fact, the breaches no dear, it plenty past the Bola way de Bola Beach, I tell you.
The committee in its report recommended that the Minister of Finance take steps to recover some 16.3 million Ghana cedis paid as part of a contractual agreement to purchase the Sputnik V vaccines from His Highness Sheikh Al Maktoum. This became necessary after the committee in its report noted that correspondents at their instance from the Bank of Ghana stated that out of the total amount of $5.7 million owed to Sheikh Al Maktoum, an amount of $2.85 million representing 50% has been paid to him, and that translates into a cedi equivalent of 16.3 million Ghana cedis, converted at the exchange rate of $1 to 5.73 Ghana cedis.
Interesting. Now, after making all these findings, the bipartisan committee tasked the Finance Ministry to retrieve an amount that Kweku Frimpong said on oath was never spent in the first place, to the best of his knowledge.
No, get the language used. Omar,
make your point.
With respect.
Make your point.
Let's get the language used, the phraseology right.
No problem.
I don't want anybody to say that there was lack of cabinet approval to suggest wrongdoing. No, you are talking law. And I'm saying, for the people out there who are interested in this matter, where the minister is wrong, he's wrong.
Okay.
Bear in mind that this report is by consensus. And I'm saying that I don't want any Ghanaian or any civil society organization or any stakeholder in this our body politics to ever say or hold that view that a minister needs a cabinet approval to make a ministerial decision valid. Okay. There is no such legal requirement.
Yeah. And now for many people, especially CSOs and neutrals, the recommendations of the ad hoc committee, it was not in a comfortable lead.
When we go into the perjury trials, you see, I've said I want to present, not me alone, citizens want to present a petition to Parliament that it should be tried for perjury. When we go into that trial, you will see that such a sum of money, 2,850,000, you can't pay it on the blind side of a minister. No, you can't pay it. There must be some approval from him. You can't pay such a colossal sum of money without his knowledge. But this man is just taking us for granted. And I think that he's underestimating Ghanaians. And so it's about time that we start up and show him that no, we are smarter than what he's doing now.
Yeah. Then came Muntaka Mubarak, who rose to his feet to do mortal combat. You know, this time Carlos Ahenkra wasn't running away. So you see that when you win a mortal combat game and they say finish him, Muntaka rose to finish him. Yeah.
I want to beg and move an amendment to this motion, the report of the committee, to include on paragraph 12.4, now have paragraph 12.5, to include that the minister, and I ask, Mr. Speaker, adding this paragraph, that the minister not having lived up to his oath of office, he is not fit to occupy the office of the Minister of State. and must therefore be removed from office henceforth, failing which this House must pass a vote of censure on the minister.
Yeah, but as for Haruna Iddrisu, his worry was that the health minister didn't show what? Fidelity. He didn't show what? Fidelity to the winner.
He has shown no fidelity to the laws of Ghana. He has also failed to show fidelity and respect to the Constitution of Ghana, in particular Article 1815 of the 1992 Constitution. And more importantly, he has failed to uphold the public trust and to uphold the tenets of his own oath of office, to uphold the Constitution and the laws of Ghana, because he also disrespected the laws of Ghana, in particular the Procurement Act.
Fidelity, fidelity. But no, thank God for the Swami Mugabe, English teacher Bakope. He came to redefine what a lie looks like and why, the lies we are told were told by Wafa Kwekufirimpono. They are white lies, if anything at all, and not black ones. Imagine.
The minister said, to the best of his knowledge, no payment had been made. Indeed, before then, I had told the secretary that if indeed the minister made such a categorical statement that no payment had been made, and they discovered that indeed payment had been made, then they should put that in the report, that what the minister had said was inconsistent with their own finding. So, accordingly, they put that in the report. But when the clerk came out with the admission that indeed the minister did not make any such categorical statement, the statement was qualified that to the best of his knowledge, no monies have been paid. In that case, would you say that the minister lied? Clearly no.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Honorable Perish the Thought. Some people say just 1% of the monies lost to situations like this is like what he's defining, right? Could have changed the quality of roads in his consequency. But for so many years, but you is all right. MPs, they don't do roads. You understand? For one thing, I never knew the finance minister as a psychologist too. I think someone in his family is a psychologist, but that's not good. I never knew actually that he's a psychologist. For the first time, I've heard him sound very upset. No scripture quotation. Mr. Speaker, I was shocked. But yeah, he is mad at Ghanaians for showing no empathy whatsoever. My goodness, it's so pathetic. You Ghanaians can be impossible.
Be so unsympathetic to somebody who felt like, what can I do to ensure that, there's continuity? And to sit now comfortably and kind of, I don't seem to empathize. I am empathetic. I expect that, others will realize the type of pressure that he was under and his commitment to ensure that the Ghanaian people are safe. I got interviewed by a number of European, and I was asking, you there to ask me about me paying more for vaccines when you are hoarding those vaccines, and I have 1 out of 100 people being vaccinated, and you have 80, and you sit there and ask, why are you doing this? What's the moral authority? The issue, would we get our money back? And we will. It will be my responsibility to make sure that I get the money back. And I will.
Very pathetic, unbelievable. But it's refreshing to hear the finance minister speak so passionately about this matter. Some people are of the view that if our finance minister, for example, quits authorizing unauthorized monies to international guru boys like this one, and by now, Agenda 111, 101, yeah, like by now, that agenda would have been actualized and our dear ministers, wouldn't need to travel abroad, for recovery and things like that, you understand? But me, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Obatan Papa, me, I don't agree with them. But there is this neutral man, neutral man, Martin Pebu. He says the finance minister is not empathy BI he cares about BI. He's actually trying to protect himself because Adiano, he knows side some just on the movie.
Mr. Furiata is asking for empathy for himself. It's not for the finance minister. It's because he's saying that the general public have now announced to everybody that he himself is strictly involved. That's why he's saying so. He's asking for empathy for himself, not the not the health minister. Because how was this done when the vaccine was cheaper elsewhere? This health minister, who didn't talk to the Russian government, chose to go and sign for $19 when Ghana is a country in dire straits. We don't have enough resources. Why would we do so? I can't believe that Mr. Furiata is saying we should show empathy. Why?
Well. What's important is that fellow Ghanaians finds it funny. All that has been going on. He finds it funny.
Brofo awama bembu de me ka be koso kasa mudoso papa Minister of Health and yeah papa na so Domadi se ajumamedu wa bre health o
Oguso Okoreste kaka Obeto aso Meto mene no ayejuma Osinsan contract basa Now so meto mene no ayejuma. No, after all, we are better at protecting the public purse. And I'm just saying. Yeah, no.
Mr. Speaker, my government found the resources to cushion the impact of the pandemic because we are good managers of the economy. And we are good protectors of the public purse.
Thank you for the word so sweet. Now we are learning Sheikh has returned the monies in tranches. You people, so because of this, your ticking change, you have harassed your health minister like the president. Your health minister called me. He was crying, ma, on the phone, calling on me. Take your money. Take. I won't even chop it again. Take your money. But this is where finance minister gets even more shocked at the lack of empathy of some Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, even after the money is said to have been returned, Krano still.
There is no reasoning whatsoever to have himself in office. We all agree that due process was not followed. We all agree, as he himself has acknowledged, that he did not seek approval from Parliament, neither did he go through cabinet to seek approval, and decided that it was out of pressure and he was confused. Any public officer who accepts to do his job, who agrees to be a public officer, knows the magnitude and the demands of the office and cannot justify any wrongdoing whatsoever by confusion or the exigencies of the time. We need to ensure that process is followed. Due diligence is enhanced in this country, tending to, as a matter of fact. And so those who do wrong should be called to order. Just like if I did wrong, I would be called to order. Just like any ordinary Ghanaian who did wrong would be called to order. Kweku Agyeman Honorable is no different. And so he should, as a matter of agency, be called to order.
Listen, someone bill. Me to me, then why Juma? What's this sign contract? Bassa. In the meantime, the reason why all this is going on has almost been forgotten. The deadly effects of COVID-19 and finding a vaccine. Mind you, India was the ones who were holding on to their vaccine. India, their classmates. Now, because of that, we are looking for good. Remember the president rebanned some banned stuff, right? Remember I told you how I had to refund some cash because fellow Ghanaians said no more wedding receptions, right? Guess what? I refunded the money. The wedding people, they got another MC. And the wedding, it went on. And the enforcement, they're like, I told you. One more campaign, I told you. Enforcement, I told you. But making Accra great again says, if they catch you breaking the law, you don't wear your mask, you... Like, good for you. Well, Nandole Moffat's auntie has a different approach to things. She sees things differently. Adole, bring your auntie.
Greater Accra Minister, Omayanchi Obia, Mefutu Amedebema Abine say, Abine do obey or COVID Hawaii, and to Obia or so and no smartino. Onyino says Scabia or Debetia COVID free no. Onyai, non fan coach free education. On Fanya Road, Obia one share no smart bia, or call hospital no and Yakovitia. On Chiaka, or yes can tria ongu.
Adolescent, okay, come and take your auntie away. COVID-19 at the Assembly. But when we return from this break, university lecturers at the Assembly. We'll look at it.
City TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access City TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access City TV on your television. City TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and StarTimes box. City TV, it's your world.
Welcome from that break. If you live in and around Asylum Down, you would have noticed that the bureaus have been fisted. Like world-class fisting. Asphalt burning! I'm not joking. No, I'm not joking. From the Apollo Theater, yeah, to the bridge Bina, it has some Nunu sets be there. The things come to circle. All the way to the stretch that goes to the roundabout. Even the one that flows from, you know, Asylum Down, the Buff Route, not a couple of but Asylum Down Buff around Trust Towers. You go like and then left like this. Then you go on, then you see some kenke on the joint, like on the right like this. That kenke is fine, my God. The pepper is out of this one. Just that the size of the kenke has reduced and the price too has shot up. And yeah, my customer service is sorry, but the kenke there is nice. Kenke, 1 cedi 50 pesos. That place is not there again. Chese, a bit biome is not there again. Only 2 cedis and 3 Ghana cedis kenke. It's a serious matter, but let me focus on the rules. And to let Terminator know that whatever he's doing, Terminator, whatever you are doing, keep on keeping on. My brother, I know, hey, Grandpa, keep on keeping on. No, I have seen that Kaneshi to, you know, that side, it's going on very smooth. I'm just not sure about the Kaneshi first light. But Terminator, more fire for you. More fire for you. I give you. So I want to brag at Ajay Kotoku that you will fix their growth for them. So they're expecting you. Except that Ajay Kojo people, Ajay Kojo, not Ajay Kotoku, Ajay Kojo people, they have been asking me, I told them that, look, if they don't know and they angry you, because you don't tolerate indiscipline. You don't tolerate indiscipline. So if they do, we won't fist it. We won't fist it again. I saw some people to burning ties. If you people continue burning ties, we won't fist your rules. You need to catch up. Now, UTAG members, let's catch up with UTAG members because they are very angry.
We have told our story that many times we have been called for meetings and you go and the full complement of government is not there. People that are there cannot take decisions. They don't have mandate to negotiate. All of this culminated to the frustrations that leadership went through, to the extent that we needed to call the strike, because our people who we come to report to were not happy. And so we have come a long way. And so that is to say that we are still ready to talk. And if government makes a move that is satisfactory, and proposals that are acceptable by our members, we will definitely come and show it to them. And when they say we should call off the strike, we have no business being on strike.
Well, so the lecturers say they miss their students on one hand, and they wish they were back in the lecture hall on the other hand. But this is the time they can use them, the students, as their bargaining chip. Ochinanko, these same students will become politicians and decide to pay their spouses. And they will be earning their monthly take-home only as sitting allowance. As saying, your students of today will tomorrow earn your monthly salary as a sitting allowance. But you know the funny thing? Most of the times, when politicians want to give themselves huge salaries as gracias and emoluments, they set up commissions and they find venerable lecturers to head the commissions. And the commissions, the one that recently recommended the spouses of the first and second lady, they are officially paid backdating as sure. The chair is a senior lecturer. You understand? So if you like go and check the others who go and check and you confirm. It's Professor Obinfu so and so. I mean, this one, professors, we are your students. Like, how are your students using you like this? Interestingly, some of you have joined your students and your life have changed overnight anyway. The last time one of my lecturers came here and said, hey, oh, nice. Aluta Kotenua, all the best. And had luck to, not Beverly, but Beverly Afaglo, who has been seeking support to rebuild her life after one of her many mansions was gutted by fire. And please, have you supported Beverly Afaglo's GoFundMe account? And now you are facing yourselves. You are facing yourself. Please go and support them. I'm sending 100 Ghana when we rededicate the building. Then we'll go to the cathedral and we'll go and sing to God. Boy, say, Kasamu, my pressure.